Welcome, low ego action heroes. This is, and phoenixes. This is Debbie Levitt from Delta CX, and welcome to my every Wednesday show, Ask Me Anything. It's your opportunity to get some free coaching, advising, mentoring, whatever you think you need. It's free. It's worth at least what you're paying. If you have a question, you can ask it in the chat, which will show up on the screen down here, or you can always ask anonymously at dcx.to/q. You can drop questions there 24 hours a day, and I save them for the Wednesday show. We don't have any questions ahead of time this week. Nobody sent anything in, so if you have a question, you could be the first to get an answer. So meanwhile, while we wait for some questions, just a reminder that we have the whole Delta CX Hive community available to you, and it's free. Our Discord is free. Our Patreon is free. Right now, the Patreon is getting some sneak previews of my upcoming book, Atomic Product Market Fit, which I just made a graphic for, and I can roll that out. That's going to be out in late February. We're going to have a big launch party here, so I hope you'll be here, and then join us in March for the book club, where I'm going to read it live. And you can find that at our events calendar, dcx.to/events. So that's some of what is going on. I'll take a look at what's coming up next week while we wait to see if anybody has any questions. If not, I'll hang around a few more minutes, and then we can always end the stream early if there's no discussion topics. And it can be a question, it could be a discussion topic, totally up to you. Let's see. Next Tuesday's Take Action Tuesday, I'm going to be talking about the ROI we deliver, which is a little bit of a sneak preview of Chapter 4 from the book, and it's got an exercise that you can try at your workplace. So there is that. Wednesday the 28th, of course, will be another Ask Me Anything stream. And next Thursday, January 29th, I'm going to be, hi Ana Lucia, I'm going to be recreating a webinar we did last year on this channel over for the lovely people at UX Tweak. I'm going to be talking about how I use Claude for analysis, synthesis, and reporting in research. So if you didn't see that before and you want to see it again, you can see it live for UX with UX Tweak on the 29th of January 2026, or go to Delta CX Hive, our channel on YouTube, and just search for, just search for Claude, right? Delta CX Hive Claude. I imagine it'll come up. Ana Lucia says, I have to check your book previews. I have too many emails I should check. Yes, it's true. If you are in the Patreon, there are optional email updates. Some people get them, some people don't. And yeah, so we're getting some weird things. The Discord's making me think that the YouTube stream is being wonky. It looks good on my end, but we did have some power outages today, so anything could happen over here. Let's see what's going on if the YouTube is streaming. Nope, looks like YouTube is streaming. Hello, live viewer on YouTube. It says one of you, so that's great. If you have a question, let me know. And also you on LinkedIn, I see you. So yeah, looks like last night's Take Action Tuesday stream about can Claude be a CX or UX researcher got a lot more views on LinkedIn than my streams normally get. So it sounds like it's a topic people are curious about. If you missed that, that was episode 282. And of course, you'll find it on the Delta CX Hive YouTube channel. Let's flip back. Okay. So again, sometimes I show up here and there are no questions and we just wrap it up. But if you do have questions, I am happy to answer them or open up any discussion topics. It's 5 after the hour for me. I think I'll give it another 5-ish more minutes. And if we don't get any questions in the chat that pop up on the screen or any that come through the anonymous question thing, which sometimes is a little late, we'll just wrap up for today and we'll say see you next week. So let's check if I'm missing any questions. No. And I can't play music while we wait for questions because I don't want the copyright strike. So you have to imagine that there's music. When we do music, it is on Twitch. Though I'm not doing karaoke streams right now because my voice is a little shot from reading my book out loud. I am on my 5th out loud read. And then that's it. I'm publishing it. So I'm hoping in the next few days I will be able to order my Amazon sample copy, and then I'll be able to hold that up on the show and say, look, it's real. And thank you to our editors. Thank you so much to Linda Wong and Charlene, and Lilia Bello is back editing. So some of the old crowd who's worked on other books. Very grateful for their help. Oh, excuse me, I'm also sleepy. The next thing I'm going to do tonight is a lot of copy paste for someone else's book so that I don't have to worry about my brain not working. Let's see, we'll give people a few more minutes to see if you have any questions. If not, totally okay. Sometimes I come here and nobody has a question, and that's okay. We just wrap up the show. I will click the get ready to end the show button just in case. Ugh, crackle. Let's see. Checking the Discord community. Okay, told everybody we're live. Yeah, could just be one of those quiet days where nobody has any questions. The last couple of weeks, we had so many questions, we had to run late. So that's always fun when we get so many questions that we need to keep going just to answer them. But then you get the other side of it. Ana Lucia says, I had to learn one thing lately, which was to try to stop my overthinking. For example, the other day I was sending an application for a job and it had that dreaded question of the salary expectation. I didn't want to answer it. I think I let that tab open for hours while I thought of what to do. And then I ended up sending a politically correct answer without a number, and I was like, if they refuse me for this, then it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, sometimes I write, you know what the range is. Let's talk. You know, like, why are you asking me what salary I want? You're just hoping I pick a number lower than what you budgeted to pay. But at nearly every company I've ever seen in my life, when they open up a job, someone puts aside the budget to pay the person. So they know what they want to pay, either an exact number or a range. And asking you is just an ugly game to see if either you're going to pick a number that's very high, in which case they're going to think, oh, you know, we don't want you. You'll leave as soon as you get a better offer. Or you pick a number that's very low and they go, oh, hooray, we can pay this person even less. It's just an ugly and manipulative game. And usually I write, you know what this job pays. How about you just interview me? You know what this job pays. I'm open to whatever that number is. Maybe that's the wrong answer, but what else am I going to say? I don't even want to guess a number anymore. Ana Lucia says, yeah, I sent something like, it's open for negotiation, considering the job responsibilities and your budget. Just a polite answer without a number. Yeah, I agree. And maybe they decided that they don't want to talk to anybody who didn't give a number because it's a game and we lose the game if we don't give a number. Or maybe we get rejected for some other reason. It's hard to even know. So I don't even want to play the game. Ana Lucia says, if they don't like it because I didn't send a number, too bad, I guess. I don't want to work there. Yeah, I don't want to play games. I think that's the bottom line for me is, you know what this job pays. If you didn't put it in the job description or the job ad, then it's already a bit of a game because you could be honest and upfront about that. And that way people would weed themselves out. If you're paying $30 an hour and I want $200 an hour, which I don't want, but I'm just using that as an example, then obviously I don't bother applying for your job because I know I'm not going to negotiate you from 30 to 200. But if you're paying $75 an hour and I usually get, let's make up a number, $80 an hour, then I'll go, oh, okay, maybe I can do that, and I apply. If people were just honest about what the job paid or a range in the job description, we wouldn't have to play these games, and they're all losing games. They're designed for us to lose. So I don't like that. I don't think people should be set up to fail, but if you've been watching this channel for more than 5 minutes, you know that about me. So we are at 10 minutes after the hour, and we don't seem to be getting any questions today. Ana Lucia says, have you checked how Italy is adapting to the new regulations for job offers? Portugal didn't do a thing, and the deadline is June or July. No, I don't apply for jobs in Italy because they usually either want fluent Italian, and I'm not there yet, or they want my butt in an office that I would have to take an airplane to. So I generally don't apply for jobs in Italy. Plus, Italy does not in general have a huge amount of tech jobs. Probably many of the Italians you know who work in tech move to other countries to get that job. So I have no idea what Italy is doing. I have not kept on top of that. So anyway, we seem to have a bit of a quiet episode today, so we'll just keep it a shorty. And I guess if I don't see a question, it's European regulation. Yeah, I don't even know. I am not paying attention. Also, with trying to finish my book right now, there's a lot going on I am not paying attention to. So that is what it is. So we'll put on the ending the show music because I'm not seeing any questions today. We didn't get any ahead of time. If you'd like to get your question in for next week, please do dcx.to/Q. It'll come into my email and I will save it for next Wednesday. If you have a burning question, come join our free Discord community at dcx.to/Discord and start a topic somewhere, and I'm sure people will come and help. Ana Lucia says it's a regulation to make it mandatory to show the salary. Yes, that will be very interesting. See how that works out. Well, I guess I will wrap up today's show, and maybe we'll get more questions next week. Everybody have a super week, and I hope to see you Tuesday to talk about the ROI that we deliver to our customers. Thanks, and see you on Discord.